174 pounds. Michael Kemerer, the #1 ranked 174-pounder in the country. And Kaleb Romero, he comes in 5-0, ranked 4th. These two Mets in the duel in Iowa City last season. It was Kemerer with the decision.
I just smiled. Two that are just have to be coaches' favorites. You know that they're working hard in the room. They work hard out on the mat. They're good in every position. Both Kemerer and Romero, they're warriors. Looking forward to this matchup. Of course, you said Kemerer winning 7-1 last year, and did have the decision in this dual meet against Romero. But Romero, they were like 2nd and 8th ranked last year, and look, 1st and 4th, both of them moving up the charts.
Hard to believe, TJ, that when he came to Iowa out of Pennsylvania, Kemerer was a 149-pounder. Of course, he bumped up to 157 for a couple of years, had an injury, now up to 174. What a career he's had. I was talking to a good friend Andy Hamilton this week, and I go, Andy, would it be crazy to say Michael Kemerer is somewhat underappreciated? He agreed. This guy's phenomenal.
I love the way that Kemerer wrestles. He's good in every position, and he just continues to just improve all the time. And he certainly filled into a full 174-pounder. Had that great win against Hall. They were even last year. But he contests everything with his defense, and he attacks from everywhere. He's just tough everywhere, Kemerer. Kaleb Romero, one of those black shirts that Tom Ryan says does everything right, on the mat, off the mat, in the classroom, socially, and a leader on the team. And what I like, he was an option quarterback and led his team to their first football state championship ever. It was first team All-State from Mechanicsburg, and then a 4-time state wrestling champion.
And he made huge gains a couple of years ago, 11-6. Last year, 19-7. Huge gains.
And he's got a great combo of power and speed.
Was 4th at the Big Ten's NWCA first-team All-American. Romero circles back inside. No score. 55 seconds here in the first period. 1 versus 4 in the country here at 174. Kemerer, 2-time Big Ten finalist, once at 157, fell to Nolf. Last year here at 174, dropped that final to Mark Hall. 3-time All-American is Kemerer, 3rd and 4th at 157 back in 2017 and 2018. Of course, a first-team NWCA All-American in 2020. No score, 25 seconds.
Now, Kemerer coming out being offensive. He's been the one that's pushing the pace here against Romero, and if Romero doesn't answer that the same way, you could expect maybe a stall call here, because Kemerer has come out and put the pressure on Romero early, but neither finding that angle. Both of them staying pretty much on the tracks.
Kemerer and Romero, a scoreless 3 minutes in the first. And the Hawkeye will go on bottom.
Ohio State? Sorry, my bad.
Kemerer out of Franklin Regional.
He defers.
Murraysville, Pennsylvania. That's where he hails from, a 4-time Pennsylvania State finalist. Captured that state title as a senior. Quick stand-up off the whistle by Kemerer. Able to heel hands and escape. And he's on the board 1-0 early second period. Kemerer this season 3-0, a pair of major decisions, and a pin earlier today against Purdue that put that victory on ice for Iowa.
A couple of tough wrestlers here, but Kemerer is dictating the pace and the position of the mat, and so doing a nice job.
NC State's falling to Virginia Tech this past Friday night. Because of that, Iowa, the longest winning streak in the country. They've won 17 straight.
A couple of guys with shape. They're going to go the whole 7 minutes and whatever it takes. That's the thing I like about these two guys, Shane. I mean, their pace, when it's high, they can continue it, and they both will pull the trigger, and they're fighting it out right in the middle of the mat. This is a good war.
Kemerer with an escape, the only tally on the scoreboard. Iowa has won 22 consecutive Big Ten duels. Guys ear to ear.
Keep working. Okay, you're pulling on the headgear. Technical violation. 1.
Pulling on the headgear, that's a technical violation. It will be a point for Kemerer. Big mistake there by Romero, but if you're him, you got to get back to work here. Here's Kemerer, single leg.
And again, and a nice job of blocking down and good defense by Romero, but Romero has not committed to an offensive attack really yet. He's just in and out, slapped at the leg, and so Kemerer up 2-0 and on the offense. Yep, there's the pulling on the headgear right there, and that's a technical violation. One more point, a big point, obviously, in this close match.
And this is where Kemerer is so tough. He's tough in all positions, but he can keep you down if he needs to. He's going to opt to give the escape and wrestle neutral here up by 1. You said it before, TJ. Romero has not had a threatening attack up to this point. And if you watch Kemerer, his hips are powerful as they come. Romero.
Nice job of fending off the attack by Romero there, but it still wasn't on the legs. And then crackdown position by Kemerer in here. Legs are still in bounds. Can he finish the 2? Nope, they go out of bounds.
There's a stall warning on Romero. Looked like Romero there momentarily was walking very gingerly.
Yeah, still is. Looks like he might have just rolled that ankle or something. But, man, he is such a tough young man. He's going to step in there and go. But Kemerer's done a really good job of closing the gap. And when Romero fakes, because that's been pretty much the extent of his offense, you know, you see Kemerer shooting in. And this has been a really good job of holding position and lowering level and keeping the pressure on by Kemerer. But obviously, Romero, tough to score on.
But if you're Romero, somehow, some way, you got to find a way to get an angle. I mean, straight on against Kemerer is not going to get it done.
Right.
You got to get him out of position somehow.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem pushing off that ankle, and there's the stalling. One more point. We got a guy that's gutting it out here, Romero.
30 seconds away from career victory number 79. Gonna just maintain position, center of the mat.
Yeah, Kemerer's just done such a great job with position the entire match there, and even when Romero had that flurry there, Kemerer, he stayed low and didn't allow Romero to blast through.
Michael Kemerer remains undefeated, now 4-0. And gets the 3-1 decision against the Buckeye Kaleb Romero.
Couple of tough wrestlers. Good, workman-like win by Michael Kemerer.